The U.S. has confirmed 5 Americans who were wrongfully detained in Iran are now free and on their journey back to Washington to be reunited with family. In return, 5 Iranians being held in the U.S. have been released, as well as $6 billion in frozen funds. Skylar Henry has more from the White House.
5 Americans who have been held as prisoners in Iran for years are now on their way home. They include Imad Shargi, Siamak Namazi, Morad Tabaz, and 2 Americans whose names are being withheld.
These Americans have been suffering a terrible ordeal. I think you all know that. Many of them were held in the Avon prison under ghastly conditions. And that we have been working very, very hard to bring them home to their families just as soon as possible.
The Biden administration reached a deal to secure their release in August, but it wasn't finalized until the last few days. $6 billion in frozen Iranian oil funds were transferred from South Korea to Switzerland and then into a bank account in Qatar. The Biden administration is defending the release of the oil money, insisting that it won't be used for terrorism or its nuclear program.
The funds that are in those accounts in Qatar can only be spent with strict oversight by the Treasury Department and only for humanitarian purposes.
But some on Capitol Hill are criticizing the decision to release the money to Iran.
The administration says this is limited to humanitarian aid, but they also acknowledge that funds are fungible, which means they can move them around and will aid them in being able to do other things.
Congressman Michael Turner says the decision will incentivize Iran and other countries to take more Americans as prisoners, hoping to get a ransom payment. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.